What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Emma if you're new here, and I love to talk about all things Peloton cycling and fitness, so be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I post every single Sunday, and this next few weeks of content is very exciting because I am in Hawaii for the next 5 weeks. My boyfriend is a medical student and he's doing his family doctor rotation in Hawaii, and I'm a remote worker, so I can just go along with him. It's a very exciting opportunity for him. It's a very exciting opportunity for me because I get to be in Hawaii. Really, everybody's happy all around. So I don't usually do a lot of workouts while I'm on vacation. I might go for a run. I do really like to run around wherever we are staying just to kind of get my bearings. But besides that, I don't really focus on working out while I'm on vacation. But this is kind of a special circumstance because I don't want to just not work out for 5 weeks. And especially since I'm still working on West Coast time, my day is 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and Chris does not get home until probably 5:30 p.m. So I just have a nice 2 hours after my work day, and it's still bright outside. It's really nice out today. So I thought that I would start a video of a week of body weight workouts. I have absolutely no equipment here. Going forward, I don't plan to work out on the weekends because we have a pretty jam-packed schedule of all the things we want to do. But on the weekdays, I have no excuse. I can get right on into it. You'll definitely see a lot of running, a lot of body weight workouts. I am excited. We live near a beach, so maybe I can do some of the body weight strength on the beach. But today, I thought that I would just start it off very simple. I'm going to do a 45-minute walk and run by Matt Wilpers from December 6th, 2021. And this is outdoors, so he just talks you through it and you follow what he says. I've actually never done a walk and run before on Peloton. I have done a lot of the outdoor runs though and really enjoy them. I just thought a walk and run would be better because first off, I don't know the area well, and I kind of want to explore while I'm doing this workout. And then I figured I could go a little bit longer if I did walk and run. I could do a 30-minute run, or I could do a 45-minute walk and run and hopefully cover a little bit more ground with the walk and run. But we'll see. It's 80 degrees outside and very humid. So there's really no reason to push myself super hard. I more just want to soak in the area. We are near the beach. I want to see if I can get onto the beach. We just got here 2 days ago, so there hasn't been a ton of time to explore. So I thought that this was kind of a cool compromise of getting a good workout in and then also exploring around my Airbnb. And then this is subject to change, but after I do the walk and run, based on how that goes, if I'm feeling good, I'd love to come back and do the first class in the Crush Your Core 2, which is Emma Lovewell's program. I have done Crush Your Core 1. It's just a bunch of core classes over the course of 4 weeks. And when Crush Your Core 2 came out, it only came out a couple of days ago. I was oh, perfect thing to do in Hawaii. I want to stay being committed to my core. I was really on top of it in December during Vlogmas, kind of have faded a little since then. So it's time to get back onto that core program. And then afterwards, I thought a full body stretch would be very nice. Yesterday, Chris and I went surfing. We took surfing lessons, and I'm a little sore from that. That's not an easy thing to do, especially since I have no experience surfing, so I wasn't sure what to expect. It was fun, but I definitely don't want to push myself too hard today. So that is what is on the agenda today, and let's just get... There are many roosters and chickens in Hawaii, so we'll see if I see any on my run, and let's just get right on into this tropic workout. I just finished my workout and it went longer than intended. So I started out with the 45-minute walk and run class by Matt Wilpers, and I actually really love that class. It was pretty much exactly what I was looking for. We did a 5-minute warm up and then we did the same set 3 times. And the set was 4 minutes run, 4 minutes walk, 3 minutes run, 3 minutes walk, and you repeated that set 3 times. And I really liked it because I enjoy running, but like running for 30 to 45 minutes is not like an easy exercise for me. My heart rate is really, really elevated the entire time. And honestly, it's quite strenuous. So it was nice to still get to run, but also like have those recoveries. And I feel like in runs, they're like, oh, like you can walk during recovery, but like try to jog or like do something easier. But I just want to walk. I like the walk run. Highly, highly recommend if you are looking into running and like want to get into it, or if you just want a lower impact day. Also, I thought particularly the class that I did, like the music was good. I just really enjoyed the whole thing. And then after that, I actually walked around our neighborhood a little bit more. I was trying to figure out like where exactly we can get beach access here. So when I was doing the run and walk, I did around, I think 4.1 miles. And then I walked another like 2 miles just to kind of like look around and like get a sense of the neighborhood. It is very nice because actually near our house there's a pedestrian and bike path, so you don't have to like walk on the same road as cars. So glad that I found that, and like now I know like I can go on runs and just be on that path and like not have to worry about cars. So that was good for future reference. And then once I got back, I went outside, did the 10-minute Crush Your Core class with Emma, first class in the second program. I liked it. You pretty much know what to expect if you've taken Emma core classes. They're all kind of the same, but I like the consistency. So we did some planks, we did some crunches, we finished with bicycles. You know, it was what you expect from her, but I thought it was a good class, and I'm excited that they put together a new program to take. And then I wrapped up the workout with the 10-minute full body stretch, Taylor's version, Red Album by Ben Aldis. I just did the stretch in my last video. I really like it. You Play All Too Well 10-minute version. I love that song. Got all stretched out. I will say, I thought I was really doing something by doing it outside in the yard because our yard is gorgeous and like I want to take advantage of like seeing Hawaii as much as possible. But I was getting eaten alive by mosquitoes. So that might be the last time I'm doing any outdoor things, which is a little sad. Like outdoor stretches or yoga, just because like I can't be eaten alive by mosquitoes. My bug bites are so bad. I've already gotten quite a few here. But besides that, it was nice. It started raining a little bit at the end, but that was like literally the last like 30 seconds of the stretch. So really no complaints. A good way to wrap up the workout for the day. So that is it for today's workout. Went a little bit longer, but it was mostly just walking, so it wasn't like that strenuous of a workout. I feel really good. And now I'm ready for Chris to come home and we can go get some dinner, and excited for the rest of the night. Also, I'm a very hardcore morning workout person. Like I've been doing my morning workouts basically since I got the Peloton. So this is quite the change to like have the workday first and then do my workout after work. But so far I like it. It's nice that I can get it in before dinner. I don't know how I'd feel about doing it after dinner, but it's nice I can do it before. It's now Tuesday, it's the next day, and it's 3 p.m., which means it's time to do my workout for the day. So I thought it'd be fun today to do a body weight hardcore on the floor stack. Thankfully, Nicole, the personal instructor that puts together all of these calendars, put together 2 weeks of body weight strength classes in December, I think because she thought a lot of people were going to be traveling. And I was like, perfect, sign me up. So I looked at it last night and picked the one from day 2. It starts out with a 10-minute Latin History Month celebration core strength class by Robin Arzon from October 5th, 2021. It is tagged intermediate, which is a little alarming, but hopefully it'll be fine. And then afterwards, a 20-minute bar class by Hannah Corbin from May 12th, 2021. I am enjoying Hannah's bar classes more, but man, they are so hard and they seem so simple, which I think is like the most frustrating part. Like it feels like you should be able to do the moves, but they really, really work my legs out well. So I'm excited to take that. I've mostly been taking 10 minutes, so 20 minutes is going to be quite long, but I really do like Hannah's classes and her as an instructor and a person. So I'm excited to take that. And then we'll finish up with a 10-minute body weight strength class by Jess Sims from September 1st, 2021, also tagged intermediate. Body weight strength classes equal pain, especially 10-minute classes because there's usually not a lot of recovery. So it really gets the heart rate up. I think that body weight strength classes are like one of the most hard classes on the platform just because you are like using your whole body weight. And then after that, I thought that I would wrap up the day with a 5-minute lower body stretch by Ben Aldis from October 24th, 2021. So just a strength day and then a stretch afterwards. I think after I finish my workout, I am going to go to the beach. Chris went on a run this morning and found beach access super close to our house. Basically, there's a road near our house and I went one way and couldn't find beach access for like a mile and a half. So he went the other way and he found it in like 3 minutes. That's how it always goes, but I'm glad that we found it now. So I'm going to go to the beach and then like walk up and down and enjoy the vibes. It won't be like a super hard workout. Like I'm not going to run at all, but I thought that it would be nice to get in some fresh air, a little bit of cardio, even if it's not intense, and just enjoy the views. So that's what is on the agenda today. I also have decided that I'm just going to do it inside my Airbnb. I'm like, should I go outside? It's such a beautiful day out. The weather's so nice. It's only like 75 degrees. Perfect weather to work out, but I really do not want to get any more mosquito bites. So inside it is, but it'll still be a fun workout. So let's just get right on into it. Just finished my strength workout and it was harder than I thought it was going to be, even though I knew that it was going to be hard because all the classes individually were hard. But the core class with Robin was good. I thought it was hard. It was tagged intermediate. It wasn't so much the moves. Like the moves I've all seen before, very basic, like dead bug and bicycles and crunches, but there just wasn't a ton of time to recover, which there's not usually a ton of time in 10-minute classes, but I don't know what it was. It just felt harder to me than normal. And then the 20-minute bar class was good. It was also very hard though. I need to practice those movements more. I do see myself doing a lot of bar while I'm in Hawaii. So maybe by the end I'll be a little bit better. But man, oh man, when you're just moving like one foot and the other foot is supporting you, my butt burns so much, which I guess that's the point of bar, but it's something to keep in mind that it is very hard to do. And then the body weight strength class was also good. You did a 1-minute warm-up and then 9 minutes where each minute you learned a new move, so there was absolutely no recovery, but she did alternate it between it'd be like a core move and then a leg move and then an arm move, so you kind of got like rest on some body parts while working the others, so that was nice at least. But I knew it was going to be hard. It got my heart rate up and it was a good workout. And then the lower body stretch was good. There's not a ton to say. We stretched out the lower body. I definitely needed that after the bar class, and definitely during the body weight strength class when you were doing leg moves, I was like, man, my legs are burning from the bar class. So overall, good workout. I'm excited to now just kind of take it chill and walk on the beach a little bit for my cardio of the day, but I'm glad that I got some strength in. It's definitely not my favorite thing to do, especially body weight, but I know that it is important, so I'm glad that I got in a quick little workout today. So that is it for today. Time to go walk on the beach, and I'll see you tomorrow. It is now Wednesday. I just finished work, so now I am ready to work out. Also trying a new camera angle. I think this one's a little bit better. I'm not looking down as much. But I think that while I'm working out, I'm pretty much just going to try to alternate a cardio day with a strength day. And honestly, I wouldn't be upset if I started doing that when I went home, because I am just like working out too much in general. So today, the main focus is going to be a run. But I'm going to start it off with Class 2 from Crush Your Core 2 with Emma Lovewell, the program. And Class 2 is only a 5-minute core strength class, so really no complaints there. 5 minutes is way better than 10 minutes. And the description is, join Emma for this quick but effective core strength class and put your basic skills into practice. And I know I didn't read the description for Class 1, but the description was, we'll ease into week 1 with the beginner core class designed to get you focused on the foundations of core work. So I thought Class 1 was pretty basic, like what you expect from Emma Lovewell. I think that Emma Lovell doesn't really mix up her core stuff. We'll see in this program if she does it all. I really have no complaints with somebody that does the same thing or very close to the same thing every time. That is how you get better and how you see progress. And then after that, I really wanted to do another 45-minute walk run because I actually really enjoyed that on Monday. It was nice because it kind of kept your heart rate up, but you got a lot of recovery. And I just felt like it was a really great workout without like overextending myself. So then I looked and it appears that there's only one walk run on the platform for outdoor audio. So I was like, I don't really want to take the same exact class I just took on Monday. So I did have bookmarked a 30-minute 2010s run by Adrienne Williams from July 9th, 2021. I haven't taken this class yet, but there are a bunch of bops in it. There's like Sorry by Justin Bieber, Black and Yellow, That's What I Like. Wow, all of the jams. So I think that I'll really like this run. I really like Adrienne. I'm actually surprised I haven't taken it yet. And what I typically do, for example, with this 30-minute run is I'll run 20 minutes in one direction and then I'll turn around and run 10 minutes back. And then I'll have like the 10 minutes of running that I did in the direction that I'll walk then, if that makes any sense. So basically I'll have like probably 15 to 20 minutes of walking after my run because I turn around a little after the halfway point. And I really enjoy that. When I run, my heart rate gets really high, so it's nice to lower my heart rate, kind of get a little more cardio in, and then also just like relax before coming back into the house. So that is all that's on the agenda today. Definitely a little bit of a lighter day, but I am totally okay with that. It is like 80 degrees outside, but I think it will be a good workout and glad that I'm fitting it in. So let's just get right on into it. So I just finished my workout and you can tell my face is quite red. The 5-minute Crush Your Core class I thought was just okay. I like when it's only 5 minutes because I don't like doing core, but I can acknowledge you can't do that much in only 5 minutes. So even though 10 minutes is longer and I don't like doing core, I think I prefer the 10-minute classes now just because it barely felt like a workout by the time that we got into it. It was already like over. Besides that, the actual moves weren't bad. I just wanted 5 more minutes. So it's okay. And I also think you're supposed to take it like the day after the 10-minute class, but I had a day break in between because I did like hardcore stack yesterday. So maybe it would have felt more cohesive then, but I don't know. It was fine, and I'll still do them as part of the program, just like in my future, unless if I'm like really not feeling core that day and I can only commit to doing 5 minutes, I like want to push myself to do the 10-minute classes. And then the 30-minute run was good. I really enjoyed the music. If you like 2010s music, highly recommend. I will say Adrienne kind of talked a lot about like becoming a videographer, which I thought was interesting. I didn't know that was an interest of his, and he talked about it a lot. So I thought it was interesting. I think most people would think it's interesting, but be prepared to learn about his interest in becoming a videographer. He says that that's like a really big thing he wants to do this year, so we'll see, I guess. He also says he creates like almost all of his own content. I haven't really like specifically looked at his content, but now I kind of want to, so I guess his self-promotion worked. And then after that, I had about a mile walk to get home because I turned around late, and that was the perfect cool down. And now I'm ready to go about my day. So another workout done, and it was very nice. I'm starting to miss working out in the morning. I definitely think that I still prefer that just because I kind of like getting it out of the way and not having to worry about it. Like when I'm working all day, I'm like, I need to do my workout at the end of this. So that's interesting, but this is when I can fit it in, so at least I'm still fitting it in. It is now Thursday, and it's the end of the workday, so it's time to get my workout in. Today is a strength day, so I am doing another stack from Hardcore on the Floor Bodyweight. So it starts out with a 10-minute core strength class by Chase Tucker from June 23rd, 2021. And then after that is a 20-minute bodyweight strength class by Olivia Amato from July 22nd, 2021. And I know that this is going to be absolutely killer. Bodyweight is so hard. And then also 20 minutes, I can already feel the sweat coming off of me. And then to finish off the stack is a 10-minute focus flow sun salutations by Chelsea Roberts from June 8th, 2021. And I actually think I'm most excited about the focus flow. I have been wanting to do more yoga here. I've really been liking yoga lately when I take it. I just don't always prioritize it. So when I saw that it was in the stack today, I was like, yes, sounds good, sign me up. I don't think I've ever taken a focus flow. So this is just going to focus on sun salutations, which to my knowledge is when you do like upward dog and downward dog and you're kind of like flowing like that, and I actually really like that, so I think I'll enjoy the class a lot. And if I learn more about form, double win. And then afterwards, I thought I'd do a 5-minute full body stretch by Matt Wilpers from July 23rd, 2020. I only wanted to do a 5-minute stretch instead of a 10-minute stretch for really no reason. So I was like, are there any 5-minute full body stretches? And basically the answer is no, there's not a lot. Like this one is from over a year ago. But I thought it'd be fun to try out. I think it's just because like to have an effective full body stretch, it's kind of hard to do it in 5 minutes, but you know, I'm gonna try out this one and see what I think. If anyone can do it, Matt Wilpers can. So that is what is on the agenda today. It is so hot outside. It is over 80 degrees and our apartment doesn't have air conditioning, so this is gonna be a fun workout. And I also feel like I have a lot more energy than normal, but we'll see. Let's just get right on into this workout. Just finished my workout and oh my gosh, it was so hot. If it's ever this hot again, which it probably will be, I need to figure something else out. I don't know if I have to go brave the outdoors again, but it just got very hot in this room. I was sweating like crazy. Besides that, the workout I thought was just okay. The 10-minute core strength class was very odd. I've never taken a class like that before. We just did very odd moves. Like we did some like pike ups where you just leaned forward and then lifted your legs. You were doing like a reverse plank where you just kind of like did a plank, but your belly was face up. Very interesting, like not bad, just not what I was expecting. So it just didn't meet expectations, but not in a bad way. I don't know. Check it out if you want some different core moves that aren't just like normal core moves that you get on Peloton. If you don't like the normal predictable moves, you would probably really like this class. Besides that, it wasn't bad. It was just like not what I was expecting. And then the 20-minute bodyweight strength class was good. I actually liked it for the most part. Essentially, we did a warm-up and then we had an arm circuit, a core circuit, and then a leg circuit. I will say the arm circuit I thought left a little to be desired. You did push-ups, which is like typical, but then afterwards you did tabletop, and I consider that more of a core move than an arm move. Like I get that it's an arm move, but I consider it more core. And then at the end, you did like skull crushers, but body weight. So you were just kind of going like this. But then she also wanted you to raise and lower your legs while you're doing that. So again, that felt like more of a core move. I do acknowledge it's hard to do like body weight arm workouts. So she was trying her best, but it just kind of felt like 2 core circuits and then a leg circuit. But I did like the actual core circuit and the leg circuit, so kind of made up for it. And overall, I would take that class again. I really enjoyed it. I just thought the arm segment was a little wishy-washy. And then I didn't really actually like the 10-minute focus flow. For the first 5 minutes, it was just warm up, which was, I don't even know what, just like basic yoga moves. And then the last 5 minutes, we just did the same sun salutation over and over again. We stood up and then we like went down into a lunge, went down into a plank, then we did upward dog, then we did downward dog, and then we stepped back up, and we did that like so many times. And at the beginning, she was giving so many modifications that it was actually hard for me to do like the non-modified version because she was adding so many extra steps. And I thought that was interesting because this class was tagged intermediate. So I get that it's nice that you have modifications, but if you're actually trying to learn like what the sun salutation is, I thought that it was kind of hard to follow. And I've done this move before, but she was like, oh, like putting down your knees in between like the plank and downward dog. I just felt like it was unnecessary, and I guess it was too easy for me, but then why was it tagged as intermediate? So I don't know, was not a super big fan of that. And then the 5-minute full body stretch was fine. It was pretty basic, 5 minutes. If you want to get a really good stretch, you need to do the 10-minute stretch, which is kind of what I figured. But Matt tried, we did stretch everything out, so I can't really complain. There were also a lot of yoga moves in it, so I was like, I just finished yoga, like we did child's pose and we did downward dog, but overall, it was good. Like, I would take it again if I needed to take a 5-minute stretch, but I think in the future, I just need to stick to 10-minute full body stretches or 5 minutes, like actually focusing either lower body or upper body stretch. So that is all for today. I am so sweaty. I'm ready to take a shower. Definitely a shorter day today, but not necessarily an easier day. I still feel like I got a really good workout in, and I'll see you tomorrow for my last bodyweight workout for the week. It is now Friday, which means it's officially the weekend. I just finished work, so I'm very excited to get on into the weekend, but first we must work out. So I'm actually going to be doing classes 3 and 4 of the Crush Your Core 2 program with Emma Lovewell, just because the week ends for me Sunday night, and I don't think that I'll work out this weekend. So I just want to do both classes now. The first one is a 10-minute core strength class, and it says, designed to be repeated each week, this 10-minute core class will test your progress as you work through the program. I'm interested to see if they do any benchmark testing in it, like, I don't know, holding your plank for a minute or something and seeing if you can do it. We'll see. And then afterwards, class 4 just says, feel the burn in just 5 minutes with this core class designed with a focus on proper form. So because it's a 10-minute and a 5-minute class, I feel like it's definitely doable for me, like 2 10-minute classes. But I can bang out 15 minutes of core, so I don't have to worry about it over the weekend, and I can do all the classes in the program. And then after that, I was like really in the mood for a walk run class today. Ever since I took it on Monday, I was like, I really like those classes. And there's no 45-minute classes, but they actually have a couple of 30-minute walk run classes. So I figured I would take the time, I have some extra time today before Chris comes home, and do 2 30-minute walk run classes. So the first one I'm going to do is by Adrian Williams from April 16th, 2021. And the second one I'm going to do is by Matt Wilpers from January 30th, 2020. And I thought this would be good because I can just do one class completely in one direction and then just turn around and come back with the other class. And I really like the walk runs because I just feel like they don't put as much stress on your body. Like, I wanted to do longer than a 30-minute run today, but I didn't really want to do a 45-minute run because 45-minute runs are like pretty serious. But then there were no other 45-minute walk run classes, so I feel like this is a good compromise. And because there is, like, I would say that the walk run class is even more than half of it is walking, I definitely feel like I can do both of these today. So that is the workout agenda today, and let's just get right on into it. I just finished my run and today's workout was really good. I liked pretty much all of the classes. The 10-minute core strength class with Emma was actually really great, and I think that'll be a really good benchmark class. Essentially, there wasn't a lot of recovery, so a goal of mine is to not take any breaks that aren't the recovery she gives. And basically, any of the recovery she gives is just like 5 seconds between moves. It's not a lot, but that's definitely something I feel like I can work towards. And like today, I took a couple of breaks, or I'd go slower on moves that I know I could go faster. And then there were 3 like test sections. 2 of them were 1-minute planks, which I could hold them, but at the end I was like very much dying. So I feel like that's something that I could see improvement in. Like, I just feel better about doing a 1-minute plank. And then the last part was a 1-minute hollow body hold, where 30 seconds of it was just a hollow body hold, and then 30 seconds was like a rocking hollow body hold. And by the time that I got to the rocking part, I'm like, I can't do it. Like, I can hold a hollow body hold while also taking a couple of breaks here and there, but I can't rock. So I definitely felt like it's something that I can work towards, and that it's like a good range because some people probably can't hold a plank for a minute and you can work towards that. So I just felt like there was a lot of great opportunities to see progress if you just keep taking this class over and over again. And then in between these tests, there were just like normal plank moves, like tabletop and bird dog, just the typical moves. I just really liked how the class was laid out. And then the 5-minute core strength class, I was so dead for. I would not recommend taking these on the same day. I'm definitely not doing that again. Even though it was 5 minutes, I was just so dead from giving my all for the 10-minute class that I was like really struggling through it. I feel like it was hard because I was already like warmed up and like get into strength, but I don't know how I'd feel about it if I just took it as a 5-minute class standalone. I just feel like 5 minutes, you can't like warm up and get into it fast enough. But after a 10-minute core strength class, I was definitely feeling it. Maybe in the future when I'm taking this program, I'm assuming there's more 5-minute classes, I'll do like a 10-minute yoga class before the 5-minute class or something like that to kind of warm me up. So then when I get straight into the core, it like feels good. And then both of the 30-minute walk and runs were harder than my 45-minute walk and run. So for the 45-minute walk to run, it was like 1-to-1 run to walk ratio. But in Adrian's the whole time, it was 2-to-1, which was not that bad, but I just thought it was going to be easier, but it was fine. I still really, really enjoyed it. And then Matt's, for the first 12 minutes, it was warm up, and that was mostly a 1-to-1 ratio. But then after the warm up was done, it was 2.5 minutes of running, 30-second recovery, 2 minutes running, 1 minute recovery. So definitely way more intense than like a 1-to-1 ratio. I did like both, and I still feel like they are like really great exercises. I will say that both of them are like, oh, this is great for somebody that's just getting into running. And I don't consider myself like a beginner runner, but I just think that they're really great for anybody of any level that just wants a low impact day. So I don't know. I really enjoyed them. I thought it was funny because Adrian and his said that to train for this, he would go on a run and call his mom to practice speaking so steadily. Because that was something I was always confused about because they always claim that they're running with you. And I'm like, how is your voice so steady? Like I'm literally panting so hard by running. But he did say that he practiced. Besides that, my average pace was actually not that bad. In total, I did a little over 6 miles, so I was very happy with that. Like I felt like I got a really good distance in without overexerting myself. When I did Adrian's class, my pace was 9 minutes and 14 seconds per mile, which is pretty fast because when I ran the 30-minute run on Wednesday, I think my pace was like 8 minutes and 11 seconds. So the fact that there was so much walking, I can just like recover and then go faster on the intervals. So I thought that was cool. And then Matt Wilper's was a little bit slower. It was 9 minutes and 42 seconds per mile. But really, I feel like I got a really good workout in, got a lot of distance in, but still just didn't feel like it was super strenuous. I'm going to continue taking these walk run classes. I really like them. If I had to like summarize one thing I learned from this week, it's to take walk run classes, especially when you're on vacation and like I'm not training in specific for anything right now. So I just want to stay in shape. And I feel like I do stay in shape with these classes. So I've really been enjoying them. And I see myself doing like every single one on the platform because there's not that many. So that is it for this video. This was my whole week of body weight workouts, my first week in Hawaii. I can't believe I've already been here for a week, but it's been a lot of fun. And I'm very excited to make more Hawaii related content. Leave any comments down below if there's anything in specific that you want to see from me. Otherwise, I have a ton of ideas that I'm excited to share with you guys. Also leave a comment down below if you have any Peloton body weight classes you like, whether that's like running or strength or yoga or anything that I haven't checked out yet, because I'm still going to be here for a while and I'd love to mix up my workout routine. I hope you guys are staying safe, having an awesome week, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!